Morning, everyone. Call to order the August 12th meeting of the Madison County Board of Commissioners. My name is Chris Wallace. If everybody would please introduce themselves.
Probably extended this. Simon Shea. Rob Swain, town administrator.
Nick Atkins, prosecutor. John Swain, sheriff.
Rob Maynard. Amy Reese Clark.
Everyone should have received a copy of last week's meeting minutes.
Moves to approve the minutes, dispense with the reading. Second.
Yeah.
For the first and a second. Any other discussion? None heard. Roll call, please.
Mr. Shea.
Yes.
Dr. Sneakers.
Yes.
Mr. Wallace.
Yes. Mr. Chairman?
Morning, Jim. I don't have, any normal items of business that I'll defer to our prosecutors, but I would ask, after our normal, I observed this morning, that will take it to executive session, discuss a period of time.
Very good. Very good.
Morning.
Jury upstairs. Only one item I just wanted to update you on. I had one of my assistant prosecutors resign. She was actually appointed to serve as the London City Law Director. So I do have a vacancy. It's been posted. And I'm working to share that posting on different platforms, but hopefully we can find a good qualified candidate and replace her. But I do wish her the best. That's all I have.
Very good. It's straightforward. David?
Oh, just one Brian.
We're gonna sit down.
Okay.
Get something.
I mean, I know I'm down a little bit further. I mean, just from a project perspective, I submitting today, I think, the project year 7 that's looking at London, the Honeywell building in London's going pretty positively. So, it looks like all utilities will be able to meet that need. There'll be potentially foreign jobs for the community here, building. So, not a done deal, but it's on the right path. So,
Oh, they cut the grass.
yeah. Talk to the mayor about that.
Good. Anything else for now?
Well, not for now.
Later. Very good. What you do? How are you, sir?
Good.
Morning. Morning.
Business this morning. So just here to say hello. If there's anything you guys want to talk to me about, we got a lot going on. Probably the big closure right now, big flames working over here. That was on Monday. $3 says total completion of $1.8 million project. So that's the big. Still in the chip seal. Still down south. Should have it finished up this week. We'll be moving forward. Got about 3 more weeks of that operation.
Very good. Any questions for Brian? We're gonna call. Oh.
Take the least of all.
Yeah, that's next. It's just that we're talking high level today. We get into the details. I just want to make sure you guys can make us time forward or not. But one discussion.
They say this part is just, right, they do want to just, the criminal line, that, that's the representation.
Brian, you guys surviving out there with, some of the AC not working?
Oh, no, it's fine. They should have it fixed today.
Yeah, Jared got back to me yesterday, so they were looking for parts, so. I figured today they'd be back out there.
The problem yesterday, it was, the unit was overheating
Yeah.
and actually blowing hot air.
Oh,
and through the fence. So we had kind of, got heat on one side, and ice on the other.
Yeah,
So they got it shut down, which helped a lot. So yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my office is 81, it's just regular.
There's a back too, so I can come look.
condenser, fan motor. Something else.
That's one of the units that has not been replaced. 23 years old. Yeah, they were right up yesterday morning. I shared my appreciation because I'm sure they don't have any other air conditioning units to work on right now. You know,
Well, we had a meeting last week. They knew they had competition, so I think they're being extra responsive. Good for us, but they've always been good. They're definitely one of the better companies that we have on available.
one more thing, Mr. Chairman, I forgot to bring up, tomorrow night at public library from 5 to 7 is a public meeting for the Spring Valley 665 roundabout.
Is it tomorrow or Thursday? 14th, I thought.
Sorry, it's Thursday, the 14th.
Thursday.
My days are running together.
Okay.
SODOT has 3 alternatives they're reviewing for alignment right now and wanting feedback. But
42 price leaders, is that been, is that gonna move, cause I know about it, look,
let's still move them. They ran into some complications with property acquisition, so they're still dealing with that.
That makes it.
It's apples to apples.
So there has been an uptick in crashes at 665 in Spring Valley in the last month.
There was 3 in 2 weeks.
Yes, I went through the crash reports the other day. It's all the same pattern. Vehicles stopping and then proceeding into the intersection. And getting hit at right angle. So,
Faster.
you know, because the question is always, well, are people even stopping?
Yeah, I would guess that people weren't stopping.
Are people just running?
Yeah. That would
And
be,
each report that I reviewed, it stated clearly that, the unit stopped at the stop sign and then proceeded at the intersection.
yeah, it would have been my assumption that they just weren't stopping. Interesting.
Yeah, I just wouldn't stop it.
If they stop, they look, but by that time, they don't look again. And when those cars are coming eastbound, they can't see them. And then the beautiful telephones that should have been torn down, you know, a long time ago. Same thing, you can't see to your right.
So we made another contact today, so, you know, it's in the nuts right away. If it was ours, we could declare it an obstruction. I did have a conversation with, Tony Trowski last week about.
That's been 3 years.
I know. Yeah, and. But we're the bad guys for having rules on how, utilities get installed. Just another example, the other bridge on Big Plain Circle Mill that's, we're scheduled to replace at the county line. All of a sudden, electric is the utility. They're claiming they are in a private. Their survey shows us that they have to be. we needed to move to dry piling instead of they're claiming they're in a private easement, but they want to charge us $30,000 to relocate the pole. So, yeah, those are the things we want to. But anyway, yeah, the public meeting for break down 6:55, to make sure that was on the radar.
Thursday, 5 to 7,
And public.
public library. Very good. Which one?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
I don't have much for you gentlemen today. I did receive an email yesterday from Mid-Ohio asking to waive the permits for the decommissioning of septic tanks and leach fields in Summerford sewer project. I explained that public health is ran by, who monitors, manages that, is ran by a board, and we really do not have the ability to waive those fees that I'm aware of. But we could engage in conversation with them if you so desired. But I did remind them that if my memory was correct, those permits and decommissioning of those tanks and leach fields was all included in the $500,000 ARPA money that the county commissioners had dedicated to that project. So they said they would go back and take a look.
The way I remember it.
That's the way I remember it.
Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know if they counted on that or not. This is a significant amount of revenue for public health. So you're kind of,
Well, even Ohio's not in the business of
yeah,
waiving fees, lowering fees as we well know.
yeah. So, I mean, there's basically a few different options here. The residents pay it, which would normally be the case. They would pay for the permit. Public health waives the fees, or Mid-Ohio basically pays those fees.
I'm for the latter,
So I needed to know if,
because that was our intent. I mean, that's why we gave them our dedicated ARPA money to the project, so residents would not have to pay.
right,
Yes.
And that included hookup and everything else.
yeah.
Can that be demonstrated to them? I mean, is there some,
Should be none.
rather than saying, that's my recollection, I mean, is there I assume there's a paper trail of that we can,
I don't know if there's a paper trail. More than likely, there's an email someplace. I don't know if we exactly spelled out everything.
There should have been a sub-grant agreement. Yeah, every organization.
That, we did subgrants with COVID dollars, but not with ARPA, because we fell under that $8 million threshold, so it went to general fund, as revenue replacement, so we were able then to essentially
I thought
commit that to the project.
I agree with you, but I thought that was only for when the county did the expenditure.
Well, we did at that point in time, because the project was under the county commission, which that was before it was handed off to us.
That's the only reason we agreed to give that money, so that people would have to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those projects that we got caught in the middle of that transition, so,
Yeah, if anything, it's probably reflected in our meeting minutes, that was our intent.
yeah, I know we mentioned decommissioning of the septic tanks and leach beds. Maybe we assume that it included the permits, but I think that's a easy assumption to make,
So
so
what's the cost of that?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's $100, $1,000. I can't imagine it being a significant amount of money, but there's kind of,
Just
want to keep the piece out there.
Just to be complete, look at that, see what the cost of that.
But I guess my question is whether or not you want me to lobby public health for waiver of those fees or not.
Ask them how much it would cost.
Yeah, let's get an idea of the cost first.
I can do that. Other than that, it's business as usual. Well, did you get a chance to look at the contract for the courthouse? I sent it, you were on vacation when I sent it over to them. It might have got
I
back.
don't recall seeing it.
Yeah,
Did it come through?
I'll send it to you again.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we made a few minor changes in that, just where addresses were wrong and names were wrong, like they had the sheriff's office address in the contract, not the courthouse, so.
But since we're talking about it. I don't think just painting that metal is gonna be appropriate. And it's been there forever, it's rusted. What are you doing? It's probably very thin. It's gonna look like crap really, really quick.
They painted this side over here.
Okay, it'll last 5, 10 years, but,
We could do a change order.
you know, I would look into that. You're gonna do it, you're right.
Yeah. Once they get up there and start looking at it, they can, we can ask them to see what it would be to replace it or what their opinion is and do a change order.
And some parts of it, depending on where the weather's coming from, I'm sure are better than others. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying replace it all, but if it needs to be done, just do it, don't you?
Yeah, well, especially since we're
Yeah.
significantly under
Well, you're
budget.
gonna have all the equipment here, you're gonna have everything ready to go do it, so, yeah.
And then as far as the capital improvements schedule, long-term, 5-year capital improvement schedule, we could, move some of those projects up, like replacing the rest of the windows that haven't been done yet,
This might be the time.
considering $700,000 your budget on that.
Yeah.
But I can pull that for you.
Good, thank you, sir. Well, let's go into executive session for sheriff, what is it, we need executive session, say courthouse security.
So moved.
Second.
Move first and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
He needs to, on that.